Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World Daily with me, John Jordan. And it is AXS staking day. So this is the Axie Infinity governance token is now available for staking, which is pretty exciting. We've known it's been coming. This has been on the roadmap since the token launched, getting on for a year ago actually. But it's kind of good it's finally happened. Obviously these things are fairly complicated from a technical standpoint, so you have to make sure that all the smart contracts and everything have been fully audited. All systems go now. Anyway, so the AXS token is Axie Infinity's governance token. So at the moment it's sort of mainly used for breeding fees. So you need to currently spend one AXS token if you want to do some breeding. There's some other costs as well, but you take one of those tokens, and that token then goes into the treasury, which is sort of the fund for the game in future. AXS token will have other features as well that aren't really being used at the moment. So I did a sort of governance and voting. And basically, it is the token you want to own if you are sort of part of the Axie Infinity community and you want to sort of have a say, and you want to be sort of. You can think of it a little bit. It's not a sort of great analogy, but you think of it a little bit as owning shares in a company. It's obviously on the blockchain, so it's not like owning shares in a company, but that's sort of the closest analogy. So anyway, what you do is pretty straightforward. If you have AXS tokens, you have to have them on the Ronin blockchain. The Ronin blockchain is sort of the blockchain that Axie Infinity works on. So AXS was originally launched on Ethereum and is still available in one version on Ethereum. But you can to do this staking, you have to transfer it over. So basically swap it from the Ethereum blockchain to the Ronin blockchain. And then basically you have the Ronin wallet, which is a bit like MetaMask, but for the Ronin blockchain, and then you can stake your tokens. There's a little video here. It's not very sort of interesting. This shows the staking dashboard, so you have to connect your wallet and then you can sort of stake them. The point of staking is you get this reward. So basically, because AXS token is a token that Axie controls and has minted, it can basically it's its own money effectively. Think of it as that way. So if you can basically say if you stake some AXS tokens in your wallet, we'll give you some more tokens because they create all these tokens. So this is just it's been a really good way actually for blockchain DeFi projects and now increasingly blockchain games to sort of retain their audience and actually reward them for locking up tokens. If you locked up your tokens, you can't go onto an exchange and sell them off. So it hopefully provides a little bit of price stability. And obviously, locking people into things, it just gives them a sense of sort of community and ownership. So it's just an extra sort of a feature that you can use in these games alongside, NFTs and there's other mechanics as well. But anyway, here we go. It's a little idea about what AXS is used for. So it sort of goes around. So players have it and they spend it in the game, and it goes into this treasury when you're breeding, and AXS holders can stake it and they get rewards back. So it's a token that sort of provides circularity for some of the features of the game. Here's some numbers about what they're doing. So 2.24 AXS tokens will be delivered per block. This many blocks a day, so 64,516 AXS tokens distributed a day. Obviously, the more tokens that are staked, you just get a pro rata. If you have 1% of the total staking, you would get 1%. You get 645 of these tokens. And as more tokens get locked in, your sort of stake gets smaller. So the sort of we're seeing a lot of interest now because the biggest returns are at the start when there's not so much in there. Over time, more goes in, sort of thing. But that's how it goes. This is saying the staking dashboard is pretty bare bones at the moment. Over time, there'll be other stuff going in there. The other interesting thing, actually, as part of this, is there's going to be a distribution, effectively an airdrop to some of the early people who got involved in Axie. So they're saying about 10,000 of the founding community members, because I guess sort of the first 10,000 people who got involved in Axies, bought Axies, played Axies, they are going to get a nice gift of tokens as well. So 800,000 of these tokens, $50 million worth. So obviously the point of doing this now is those people, if those people obviously if they want to can sell off their tokens. That's fine. They can do what they want with them. But the sort of idea is, well, you guys really love Axie, so stake the tokens and continue to love us. So Snapshot took into account Axies, land own, marketplace activity, and battles won. So basically these tokens will be sent to the Ronin wallet attached to your old Axie Ethereum address. If there's no attached address, we'll send it to the Ethereum address on Ronin. So there's sort of a complicated thing going on there because Ronin is a Ethereum sidechain, so it sort of works across them. But basically, the older Axie used to work on Ethereum, and now it works on Ronin. So there's a bit of always with blockchain, there's always something complicated going on. Yeah, you can go and check and see what if you were an early kind of player of Axie, maybe it will be worth checking out. If you're part of that airdrop. So anyway, really good to see that with Axie. We've been looking forward to this, as I say, for about a year now, and this has been a really sort of big deal for the community. Obviously, in that year, Axie has gone from strength to strength. You know, the most popular blockchain game, with getting on, I think, for 2 million daily active users. So that's incredible. You know, it is the game everyone's looking at in the blockchain game world. So to add this, you know, really significant feature, and certainly what we like to see with blockchain games is how the community are sort of rewarded and encouraged, and certainly, you know, Axie has a great community, and people have stuck with it for a long time, so it's great to see those rewards happening. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. This is Blockchain Gaming World, where we are keeping our eyes on what's going on in this crazy world. So keep it here, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video, and see you again soon.